Hello, the Iron Bill back again with another video. Not gonna lie, it's been a long week and I played a little bit this afternoon. I'm going to show you a bit of that. It's going to be simulation survival on Europa, Titan, Stasis, and really what I was working at, two things. I was working on getting my Pinnacle for the week here, which is an easy Pinnacle to get solo, very easy to get. But also, I'm working on the Hawk Moon Catalyst, and when I started today, I was at 20% done, and I wound up getting it completed. Not here, but I did wind up getting the Catalyst completed before I finished, and that was really all I focused on. Currently in the state of the game, we are something like 2 weeks, two and a half weeks out from the end of this season. And I will not reach 1260 by that point in time. There's just no way that's going to happen, and I'm not even really pressing to do that. It wouldn't be possible, and it's not been anything that I've worried about this year, or this season, because I'm not doing any co-op play whatsoever. I'm doing PvP occasionally, but you don't even need max level for that. Not for what I'm doing. I'm not doing trials, and thus far I haven't done Iron Banner, though I am going to have to do some Iron Banner. Ultimately, I do hope they have it one more time. I wouldn't mind picking up the scout rifle. It's probably going to be a major disappointment, but I don't know. I have a soft spot for scouts, and that goes back to Destiny 1, when scouts actually did rule. Things like Fang of the Ute, Vision of Confluence, some of the more classic guns of the game. And speaking of those, I don't know if Vault of Glass will be coming in the next expansion or if it comes in Season 14. We're coming up on 13, 14 will be next, and sometime either in 13 or 14 we will get Vault of Glass. And let me tell you, brothers and sisters, I will have to play that. That was the first raid that I ever did in Destiny, and there was something super special about that. Just atmospherically, design-wise, it was, I met some of my best Destiny friends ever in that raid. It was when I first learned the excitement of getting an exotic and how truly powerful they could be. My first exotic ever after my first raid, which I just jumped into because I found an LFG that people were asking for help. In fact, I think maybe I was just sitting in a tower and somebody asked if I would help out with the raid. I don't know. I was new to the game back then. I can't remember. But I do remember getting Icebreaker. And if anyone is watching who played Destiny 1, if you got the Icebreaker inside of the first month of the game, that was something truly special, because it probably stands out as maybe one of the most versatile weapons ever brought to the game. It was just that good, and we'll never see anything like that again. I'm telling you honestly, you couldn't do it. A gun that generated its own ammo, we'll never see that again. Right, but I digress. Anyway, what I sought to do, since I was trying to get the Catalyst done today, is I just wanted to kill everything. I wasn't that concerned about dying, because it just simply meant I would respawn and I'd have more enemies to kill. So, if I got through here and got sloppy and died, no big deal. But I didn't try to die. I didn't make an effort to do that. Also, I had never pushed to see how long I could stand in the cold before anything bad happened, and at this level, nothing much really. I mean, your regen slows down a bit, but honestly, I felt like I would have to try to die. And oh, by the way, I've never figured out what these red prisms actually do, but I decided to go ahead and collect as many of them as I possibly could. So if you see me just kind of backing up and going after these things when most people probably ignore them, then well, now you know why. And I don't know if it's precision, if it scores more, but obviously it's good practice to try to do precision kills on a 140 hand cannon. That helps you out in Crucible if you want to do headshots, that sort of thing, which will give you your optimal time to kill. Alright, on to other things while this is playing. Oh my gosh. The PS5 hunt. At the end of yesterday's video, I mentioned that I was possibly going to try to split my resources on this and go for a digital version of the PS5, which is $399 instead of $499. Would save $100 off of that. Then put $300 down on an Xbox Series S, which is only $299. And that way I was into both for right at $700, which is about the price of a bundle, which I would have happily bought had one been available at any point in time. Anyway, that was after the frustration of going to the Walmart site during their three-tiered drop yesterday afternoon. And let me tell you, folks, I hit it, refresh at 3 o'clock, 000, 3:10, 000, 3:20, and it was instantly gone every time. The only way that happens is bots. The only way. And so, when Best Buy dropped again today, which I did not expect, but when they did, I thought, well, there's no way in the world that I'm going to wind up with it this time. But I did something different. I had been keeping track of a YouTube channel that was running a seeker bot. Now, it wasn't a bot that could autofill. It was just one that could find the sites that had dropped. And I'd been relying on that, and it really hadn't gotten me anywhere. But I got an extension for Google Chrome, and I highly recommend this if you're looking for a PS5 or an Xbox at this point in time. And you can set it to send alerts when those drops happen. It tracks, it's called OctoShop. You add it to Google Chrome. You can set it to track whatever thing it is that you're wanting to buy, and set it for price drops or just availability. And I turned that on, and I'll tell you what, this afternoon that popped up, and I thought, no way in the world Best Buy is dropping. And even if they are, there's no way I'm going to get it. But you know, if you don't try, you certainly can't. I texted my daughter to let her know that that she and my son-in-law should get on the site and give it a shot. I figured even if I didn't get one, maybe they would. And by golly, we both got one. So my hunt hopefully is over. And I say hopefully because there have been reports of people who have gotten confirmation emails, and I did get one from Best Buy. Have also gotten cancellation emails for whatever reason. Now, I don't pick mine up again, or I don't pick mine up until next Sunday. But I live just like 12 miles away from the store. You better believe when they call, I'll be there inside of the hour, and I will have my PlayStation. And I do plan to create content on PlayStation and post it up here too. In particular, I'm very interested in running PvP on console. I want to do it on console more than I want to do it on PC. PC still has cheaters, unfortunately, and the little bit I've played, I've seen a couple of specious things, but that's the thing, you're always going to question it because it had become such a big problem, and I don't know how PC overcomes that. Although you may or may not be aware that Bungie, along with I think I'm going to say Riot Games, is it's another producer, have banded together to sue the cheat makers, a couple of them in particular. And man, they're taking them to the wall. I mean, these folks are going to feel the full weight of whatever Bungie and the other producer can lay on them, because they are absolutely going after shutting it down, not just containing it, shutting it completely down and collecting damages for it. And let's be honest, cheaters have really damaged this game on the PvP side. There's no excuse for that. Anyway, back to the console part though. Console does not suffer from the cheating the same way because the code just isn't as visible. I mean, you get DDoS attacks, but aside from that, and you're not going to see that in quick play or the kind of stuff that I would play for the most part. That's going to be a trials issue. Cheating is everywhere in PC, but cheating is mainly going to be focused on trials on the console. So for myself, that could be something that would get me playing PvP again a lot more. You know, just getting into a format where at least if I lose, I know I lost to a better player, and that's all it was. You know, it wasn't that that person, you know, turned something on because things had gone bad for them. Anyway, all right, so we're to the end of this. Let's see what we get. I got a rocket launcher at 1257. That's a good drop because that cuts across all three of my characters, so I'm happy to have it, and I'll infuse that into my falling guillotine. All right, so that's pretty much that for the video. I'm going to let it go there. You're going to see me look at what I got there. And with that, I'm going to hit the outro again. I thank my students so much for it. And I will see you all, I guess, again tomorrow night in the next video. Thank you very much.